where the clouds reside, with engines roaring, wings open wide. A silver bird takes to the blue, oh the joy of flying, a dream come true. Christchurch sky is a wondrous show, small planes rise, large jets glow. Runway dance is a grand ballet, airborne whispers call my heart away. Oh, the power of flight, it stirs my soul, a timeless rhythm, it makes me whole. From the hum of props to the jet's loud song, in the air is where I belong. My soul, a timeless rhythm, it makes me whole. From the hum of props to the jet's loud song, in the air is where I belong. Kiss earth, the engines sigh, a brief embrace, then they kiss the sky. Departure gates and tarmac trails, a symphony where nothing fails. The winds of Canterbury lift them high, tracing arcs against the southern sky. Each takeoff and landing a thrill anew, a dance of wings, a boundless view.
Righto, part two. Having delivered Alex to his place, wasn't quite counting on going quite that far, Alex, but there we go. We're back at the airport. G'day, Christchurch Aviation. How you going, mate? C-17 coming. Right. Well, it looks like they're coming 02. So that's frustrating. That means I'll have to put the long lens on. Maybe. Because there we go. That's the first of the arrivals. Let me get rid of that and get flight radar up. So this is 551 coming in from Auckland. NZ 551. Yeah, really. When I left, they were definitely on 20 ops. Now they've gone to 02 again. So we've got a northerly or nor'wester. It's reasonably breezy. Got our requisite helicopter flying across. Let me see if we can get him. There we are. So it's now officially live stream because we've been able to show you a helicopter. And here's 551 again. Righto, so let me get myself a bit better situated. Sort of threw everything together in a bit of a... G'day Christine, lovely to see you. And hi Alex. Happy to know you're home safe, mate. That's good. Let me know how the wind noise is. If it's too noisy, what I might George, not soon. I think Sid Squad's coming over, and every man and his dog's going to be streaming from Auckland, including Sid Squad, of course. Yes, so let us know about the wind noise. Bit hard to tell from here just how bad that is. Just want to make sure that my microphone is doing what it's supposed to do. So no mate, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, not a worries. I'm up above you anyway, mate. It's the benefit of this location is just about another metre higher, eh? So it just sort of looks over. So I'll just show you where Christchurch is, and I have to tilt the camera down in order to be able to see him. So there we go. So as you can see, we're up above completely. So we will stay and see our friend Emirates depart. Just let me, just a little bit unbalanced. Setting up a new location, you have to rebalance your tripod. Here goes the old crackle again. Yeah, a little bit too much wind noise. George, yeah, that's the plan, mate. Hopefully we can get to see EK 413 departing. But before then, we've got a special visitor, which is an A330, which we don't see a lot of. Now I can see another helicopter. That's good. Yeah, just debating whether or not to throw the long lens on. You know, I'm not going to bother. Not going to bother. Hopefully he comes all the way down here to the end and we can get a nice close-up. Yeah, should be good. Yeah, I hope everybody's doing all right. Sorry it's a bit sort of thrown together, and you might not have gotten you know, advertising sort of saying, hey, Seki's doing the stream, come along and join in real soon, sort of thing. We've got another Aero Club. Yep, so he's going around there. Invercargill to Christchurch, 714. should be too far away. Just going over Rolleston now. Let's see how we go with that. So again, just let us know. Would anybody be on board EK at this stage, mate? Very much doubt it. Not scheduled to depart till after 6, so normally they'd start boarding maybe quarter to 10 to. Let the passengers get settled in. Quite often they can, if everybody's turned up, they can get people on board, and they push back quite early. Particularly during the winter time, EK 413 can push back early, can push back late. I've been on a late flight and barely made my connection, but yeah. And I've been on Qantas and been overtaken by Emirates. So QF 136 leaving late, and Emirates actually ending up departing earlier than the Qantas. Shouldn't be too far away from the 330. Just having a wee look. You're just going through 5,000 feet now, so definitely on the descent. Yes, we can see it in the distance. So I will give it a go with this short lens. I will wait until he gets right there, right in that cloud, and he will fly right through that one. And there you go. It's QF 137 A330. And you can see the difference that the long lens makes versus the short one. Just barely make it out. Barely make it out. Sorry about that, guys. So we've got that ATR coming in, and you can see the two for now, ATR and QF 137. So for the moment we will go on to the ATR and get that landing, get that out of the way. Then we'll be able to go back on to QF 137, the A330. Not my favourite aircraft. They look a bit ungainly when they come into land, a little bit like a goose, sort of feet down, undercarriage sort of reaches for the ground rather than gracefully sort of meets it. So yeah, and they kept the same undercarriage design for the 330 Neo, which is a bit of a shame, because if they'd adopted the A350 undercarriage style, it's a whole lot more attractive. Thanks very much, Queenstown. G'day, Cobra. How you going there, mate? Is this the first time an A330 into Christchurch? No. Well, A330 passenger plane? I'm gonna say probably not. We saw the NATO tanker, and that was an A330 base. So can I get around to get on it? So let me find Christchurch and go up from him. Here we go. Found your little buddy. So yeah, open to discussion. First A330 into Christchurch. I'm going to say probably not, but yeah, other people will have better history of the airport than I do. But I can remember the NATO tanker being the A330 design, and that was in I'm going to say in the autumn. Not long after we actually started the channel. So we've got a bit of a crosswind now. Nowhere near as bad as Tuesday or Wednesday, and definitely nowhere near as bad as yesterday. Yesterday was just diabolical. It's very, very difficult to stand up. How's that ambient wind noise? Just let me know. Thanks, Alex. So good information. Nathan Kennedy. Yeah, true. There we go. Yes, because they would have had a double load almost of passengers. So here we go. This is a potential for a go around, but because the A330 is notorious at crosswind landings. That one looks pretty good to me. Yeah. Well, we'll have to have a look at it later on, but that one didn't look too bad. But I didn't think Singapore's landing was too bad yesterday, and then I looked at it when I was editing up the video, and boy, they had a massive power slide to the left on landing yesterday, and they just managed to hold on to it. So if you haven't seen that video yet, do go and see it at some point. The Singapore Airlines 297, which came in yesterday. So we've still got QANTAS 167 in from Melbourne, still sitting at the gate, and this one usually the 737 ends up going around to the gate beyond the A380, around about 35 or 36 is the gate number around there. I'm not exactly sure. Carwin, you probably know. Getting instructions which gate to go in, because of course it being an A330 they're going to have to reconfigure the air bridge, slightly different size aircraft. A320, Nathan. Yeah, we'll just focus on QANTAS. It's a bit of a special plane because we just don't get to see A330s here at Christchurch very much. Having said that, there was one here not so long ago, according to the guys. What's the story on the C-17? Is that coming in as well? That would be fantastic if it is. I don't see it, so yeah, but they don't usually turn their transponders on until quite late. Melbourne to Christchurch. What do we got? Go across and see this aircraft. C-17 is flying over. I can see it. I can actually see it. Oh, fantastic! Thanks so much, mate. So I was looking for it being a long way away, but of course it's not a long way away at all. So I will attempt to go around and pick it up for you. It's beyond there and beyond that and just up there somewhere. Once again, apologies because I have not got the long lens on. So I will go up there and in there. Found you. Right. There we go. C-17. So A330, C-17, A380. Not a bad score. G'day, Davo. How you going, mate? This might be my first C-17 in New Zealand. Had a few in Japan at Kadena, and yeah, it's getting so we just let anybody in. Dave Bryson. Making the turn. Now presumably Queenstown, first one I think I've streamed in New Zealand. I did in Okinawa. I definitely had C-17s on more than one occasion. Yeah, and also a KC-767 in Okinawa as well. Very interesting. I did not see a Stratotanker, even though they do have them at Kadena. I did not see one there. G'day, Kiwi Aviator. Bit high? Nah, not for a military, mate. They're used to coming in that flight profile, I'm pretty sure. Just let us know about the wind noise. I think it's probably bearable. Got his wing lights on. Can actually see them. Slightly different way in which they approach, rather than crab the aircraft, they just tilting the wing down and just making the adjustments as they need to. They've obviously got plenty of power in that thing. Awesome. So good. G'day Tucker, good to see you back, mate. #1 track worldwide, fantastic. That's great. So I'm assuming that he went all the way down to the ice, pretty much, and has had to turn around and come back again. Is that the story? Because normally he'd be back around about 9 o'clock if he'd had to discharge his cargo in McMurdo and load up again, and yeah, so they'd still be a few hours away if they'd actually made it to the ice and landed. So I'm assuming that they didn't make it. Somebody can confirm that. It'd be awesome. So yesterday the C-17 was parked up against the terminal, facing into the wind. Unusual for it. So there you go. C-17 back in Christchurch. Just going in front of the SID squad Novotel. And we'll be losing sight of him right about now. So I will stop recording. So there will be a video without commentary and so on. Let me see. Next incoming flight is Jetstar 237 coming in from Auckland. Oh, it came from Hawaii. Okay, mate. Thank you. That explains it. Yeah, I just haven't been on top of it. The guys sort of came and said, hey, there's a C-17 coming in, and I sort of went, oh, great. I sort of assumed that it had been one that had been down to the ice, but clearly not. Okay, I take back everything I said. Thanks, Carl. Yes, Brent, there should be two there now. One's sort of parked right around in the military area, and there was a big space where it normally would be parked, obviously, for this one. So the A330 has joined a gate around about 29, I think it is, Carwin. Cobra, I believe someone said about 650, so after Emirates. So that's where he's parked up. Hang on a sec, I just catch up with Christchurch Aviation. Haven't seen him for a wee while. He's here in school uniform. right, Be Real NZ, g'day. Yeah, just keeping up, checking out our good mate Christchurch Aviation. Haven't seen him for a while. He's here in school uniform. Dad dropped him off so that he could get the A330. Good man. And yeah, so yeah, the future's bright with EK Aviation and Christchurch Aviation. So EK may have changed its name. Not too quite sure. And there we go. So is that 6:24? Is it, mate? Okay. Let me just catch up and give you the guff. So that one was in from Napier. That's looks like 9:31. So that's a pretty decent sort of a number, isn't it? It's right up there. So 9:31 is in. We've got the freight plane, the Ghost freight plane, Parcel Air, operated by Airworks. That's pinging up, so Airwork 88. Whoops. Right, just got some alerts from work. It's interesting. Right, got some messages and back to this. Right, let me just catch up with you in the chat here and we'll see what's going on. Yes, it is, Dave. Yep, both of them still at school. Let me come round to my safety shot, which today might just widen out and get 2 QANTAS tails. So I just want to go there and move it ever so slightly. There we go. Okay. Grumpy one, g'day. Still EK Aviation. Okay, cool, mate. It's good to know. Yeah, haven't seen him for a wee while either, as well, mate. Obviously, school comes first and all the rest of it. What's the A330 doing here? Basically, passenger demand because of all the flights that could not come yesterday, I believe. Yeah, that would be my supposition. Down to passenger load and the fact that Christchurch was pretty much closed yesterday. There would have been a bunch of Air New Zealanders maybe on there and QANTAS's. Oh, okay, that's fair enough. As we know, school comes first, mate. Here we just check and see, do we have anything else? Yeah, there's that, usually that little bit of a quiet period around about now, but we have got ATR from Wellington, 2 ATRs from Wellington, so there we go, we've got double ATR both coming in from Wellington, so that's 373 by the looks of it. 373 and 368. Oh, 369. 369. 6:49 p.m. departure. Is that departure, is it, Alex? Looking at that for that QANTAS A330 going back to Sydney. Righto. Just do this and then this. Right, go to here and go back, and on this one. It's about time. And there we go. Christchurch from Perth. Wow. That's awesome. Okay. G'day Danielle, good to see you. Be getting a little bit later in Chicago. Here we go, air work. Just focus on that, air work, and we'll just lock it off. Christchurch Aviation, I sure did. You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. So we've got the ghosty plane, which is a baby Boeing 737 freighter, which runs up to Auckland. Yes, they're still on the way. So Timmy, we think it's 6:49 according to Alex. We originally thought it was going to be about 6:50. Yeah, there you go. Ghostykins. G'day, Casey. Yeah, it certainly is. Did your dad get to Hamilton okay on the All Black A320? You'll be able to show him on the stream at least. I did record it, so I might make a video and let you know. But you can probably show it to him on the stream from the Aero Club. Oh, the private jet is coming at 6:49. Right, okay. So that'll get priority over the takeoff. 6:49 and 6:50. There's not a lot of room. You imagine that one or other of those are going to slip a little bit. This might be our first departure, is it? Good test of how much ND filter I've got on. There we go. Ghost. Who says you can't see ghosts during the daytime? Who you gonna call? 4K Aircraft Live, that's who. Awesome. And we can't be far away from the ATR. In fact, we can see it over the top of the control tower. And there we go. ATR. Do wish I had my long lens on. In some respects I wish I had my long lens on, and others I'm glad I don't, because it's just a sail. It just gets blown around all over the place, and it's really, really hard to keep it steady. I almost kind of wish I had didn't have it on yesterday, but I was right down the end of the runway, so the best part of 4 kilometres from the end of the runway, the landing point yesterday. So we've got this A320 pushing back. You'll be able to get the info on that. That A320 is 564 going to Auckland. Ghostbusters, exactly, mate, exactly. Airport security driving down. Actually wonder what effect the solar farm's going to have on I wonder what effect the solar farm's going to have on the airflow at that end of the airfield. It might make it a bit more stable without trees sort of getting in the way down there. It should be fairly regular airflow, I would imagine. There's just a bunch of solar panels sort of set up at regular intervals. So they should be quite a bit better than having trees in the way. Now, where's our next one? So it looks like we're going to get, are we going to get Christchurch to Palmerston North out first? Or are we going to get 564 going to Auckland first? Blueberries, there we go. Yeah, so the jet will take priority because they will end up with greater separation by taking off first. Then the Palmerston North flight, which is NZ182 by the looks of things. Gary Jensen, welcome, mate. Good to see you. Practice. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So off to Auckland. We should spin around and get the Palmerston North. ATR. I think it was 182, wasn't it? Here he comes. You have. Here we go. ATR in the books. JS32, is it? Okay, what have we got here? And in the background got something else. So maybe it's under tow. We've got Wellington Christchurch, that second one, 369 coming in. Stick them together and make it a special, mate. G'day Frank C, good to see you, mate. Good to see you. So this isn't on flight radar, so we assume that it's an engineering situation. We've been wrong before. $369 from Wellington. Awesome. Yeah, Danielle's been behaving. It's that wife of yours has been keeping everybody in line. Good job, Christine. Well done. Thank you. Okay, so it's an airwork, or is it? Very, very hard to make it out. It's a freight plane of some description. So it's come down to the freight, come down to this apron from the freight area. Davo Carapura. Let me just catch up with you all in the chat. There we go. Good stuff. How is the wind noise? Is it on the ambient? Is it not too bad? Can certainly do something about it if you think that it's just a bit too noisy. There's always one. Right, we've got Christchurch to Auckland 578 pinging up. That's the one that's pushed back. And we've got Origin 114 pinging as well. We've got, is it 378? 378 Christchurch to Wellington. You almost forgot to hit the like button, mate. Thank you very much, Gary. That's awesome. Thanks so much. Yeah, good reminder. If you wouldn't mind, it's a free way of helping us out. Gets us a little bit more spread a little bit further. Looks like we've got baby origins going first. Christchurch to NA. So we should see that baby BAE poke its head out in not too distant future. Come out just beside this one. So have a look, wait for origin here. Here he comes. And now he's small enough he could take off from the intersection without any problem at all. Right, as I suspected, he's going to take off from the intersection. There we go, origin here. Off to NA. Good stuff. Thank you for coming to Christchurch, origin here. Hokitika to Christchurch, Dashi 837, NZ 837 coming in from Hokitika, West Coast. Could have been a bumpy ride across there. The wind definitely has picked up a bit. clear the runway, and then that jet service to Auckland can depart. 578 to Auckland, and then we'll have Christchurch to Wellington, 378. Going to Wellington, so 2 aircraft to depart. First of which is this A320 bound for Auckland. Yeah, just enjoy yourselves, guys. So right, fun and games. Back. Lost it in the sun, which is becoming a bit of an issue right about now, but yeah, got it back. There we go. 578 to Auckland, and then this is off to Wellington. Where landing could be interesting, to say the least. Fantastic. Nguyen, welcome. Good to see you. And I'll show you the rear sight of an A330 QANTAS, a Boeing 737 QANTAS, and of course the mighty A380. No, Davo, definitely a northwest still, mate. I would say northwest. We could probably, yeah. BZ, hey? They went to, g'day, Greg, good to see you, mate. Yeah, so NZ 325 coming back from Hamilton, 5 minutes. Another All Black movement, excellent, good to know. Thank you very much for the info, Alex. Just zoom out far enough. Looks like we're going to get the Dunedin flight in first, are we? We're going to get 742, the ATR, in from from Dunedin before the Hamilton flight, I would say. He's well and truly lined up. We got a Jetstar pushed back. let me just show you that. Go, Jetstar, pushed back, and we'll get you a flight number for that one. That's Christchurch to Wellington, and that is Jetstar 290. Yeah, mate. So I'll go around, I'll show you. So we're at the northern end of the runway, and that's our windsock. So you can see that they're it's only slightly crosswind, nowhere, nothing like what it was yesterday. It was just unbelievable. And the last few days it's been much more directly towards us, and now we see it sort of floop around a bit. So there you go. So from westerly to northerly, so we call that northwest here in Christchurch, and Christchurch is well known for nor'westers. No, Christine, I think he was saying my way to the... Yeah. Oh, you have to go out, do you, Nguyen? Okay, thanks, mate. Good to see you, and thanks for dropping by. It's always a pleasure to have you here. Danielle, coffee and cookies. Oh, mate, I'll have the cookies. I used to drink coffee a long time ago, but gave it up. See that Dunedin flight, 742 in the distance, so we'll leave it on the Jetstar to Wellington 290 for the moment, and then we'll go and get eyes on that incoming ATR for you. I can see the All Black. Was it 325? Was it Kevin, Basil, Magnus? Well, welcome. Love the birds tweeting, waiting for landings amid the birdies singing. Yes, quite true. Lovely to see you, Kevin. And, we've got an ATR about to land, so we'll go and have a look at that. G'day JP Mac, how you going, mate? Brilliant to see you. He's always supporting the channel. Fantastic channel member and supporter. Here we are. ATR. I'll tell you what, that wind might have picked up a bit. Jetstar's sort of going to get out ahead of the All Black NZ325 is the flight number, I believe. Thank you, mate, for being a member for 4 months. Honestly, we haven't been going much. We haven't had memberships available for much longer than 4 months. So JP Mac would have been in the first few. Very first was Samantha Aviation, and then Tally 2 Sheep. He's right over the top. There we go. Found you. Jetstar. Off to Wellington. And come back just in time. Focus on this. Whoa! You fool of a took. Got you. Yep, there we go. All black. So black against the hedge really didn't work. I probably should have got back a little bit faster. Very hard to pick up. Then we've got New Zealand 559 coming in from Auckland. I think you probably were, JP, in those first few. If you've been a member for 4 months, we haven't been going on our memberships for much longer than that. We're only in October now, and I'm pretty sure we only got them in June. We only got them just before I went to Japan. I went to Japan in June, so yeah, very close to that situation. So here we go, in from Auckland. How are we doing for time? 6:24. Well, that big bus should be pushing back any old time, so somebody keep an eye on the departure board, and somebody else keep an eye on flight radar, because that Airbus, that big Airbus, should be pushing back any old time. Usually departs a little bit early, but it's also been known to depart rather late. I don't see it pinging. So here you go. Here's the all black A320 finding its gate, and its mottled cousin. will be finding its gate in not too distant future. Just come into view. Here we go. I'll just lock that off. On final call. Right. Final call. Thanks, George. That's very good of you. Goes into the gate. Fantastic. I'd like to thank everyone for coming along to this part 2 of the streams today, and really kind of you to spend some time with us. If you like what we do, give us a thumbs up. It helps us sort of spread the word, get a little bit better known. We've got lots and lots of subscribers, but not a lot of live viewers at this stage. I'm just trying to grow that a little bit more by doing more regular streams, and also not having things break down as much. Now I see an ATR on the move, but I don't see it on flight radar, so I suspect that it's coming to engineering for some work, but I've been wrong before. Okay. EK pinging, is it? It's not pinging yet, but sorry I was late, got stuck in customs. Good on you, Danielle. You probably had a bit of fruit or something in your bag. It's okay taking it out of the country, but you try bringing a piece of fruit into New Zealand, mate. You are in big trouble. It's almost worse than, illicit substances. Yes, Kaikoura, we feel for Kaikoura. Yeah, they've had a hard run of it with nasty fires. So just don't light any fires, and you'll be okay, you'll be golden. Air Chatham's CVA 941 coming in from Dunedin next to land, and that is looks like the ATR 500, the 72-500. Right, so we got that's due to depart any time. I haven't seen it ping yet. This is coming in, presumably it's under tow. look up here, we can see Chatham's. Now we have got Chatham's emoji in the emoji set for your members. So yeah, spam away with the Chatham's emoji. Show them some love. True fact, I've been to the Chathams long time ago now, but yeah, very remote part of the country. Not a very large population at all, and most people either know one another or know somebody who knows somebody. No, yeah, very small community. A lot of four-wheel drives, rough roads, but they have got a paved tarmac now, so they can actually take a regional jet service if required. Airlines that actually use regional jets in this country. By regional jets I mean MRJs or CRJs or something. Let me just push record, because I think it's either on the move or it's about to. So that ATR, which was under tow, is now back at the engineering base, prop engineering base. Oh yes, I didn't notice, but the green machine Hercules is facing into the breeze. They turned it round to face it into the breeze. Very good. Well, I still haven't seen it ping, so I'm going to stop recording just for the sake of it, and I'm going to wait until it actually pings before I oh, thank you, Danielle, it's very kind of you. Hugs are free, as are likes. Encourage both. That's, yes, Divideb. Apparently if there's a fancy jet coming in from Perth, and it's going to be in around about the time that the QANTAS 330 leaves. So we're looking at a bit of a crossover around about that time. So we'll probably get the private in first. And then we'll be dealing with the A330 pushback and departure. Rear visitor to Christchurch, A330. But yeah, very good. Still don't see it pinging. That's good words, Danielle. And yes, if you're on a mobile, you have to close the chat in order to be able to see the like button. Bit of a mistake with the user experience on. G'day, Brent. Good to see you, mate. Yeah. Garden City. Yeah, GCH Aviation, is it? Yeah, they do have very nice aircraft. It's the 7500, is it? Oh, fantastic. Well, don't like again because that takes it off. Good on you. Thank you so much, Danielle. It's wonderful to have your support. We enjoy your company. It's all about community, really. Once we get to sort of a critical size, I think we will just form a nice little band that can get together whenever we're having a stream and enjoy one another's company. It's always good. Okay, pinging up, pressing record button. The big bus is on flight radar, so we should be seeing it in the not too distant future. Correct, Alex. Don't be rude, she's the moderator, she can kick you out, mate. And there's not much I can do about it. Bring the jet lag, okay. Casey in Tolson, the 330 is at 650, roughly 20 minutes away. So we're going to get a nice wee bunch of action today. Going to get the A380. We're going to get a private jet in from Perth by the sound of things. Don't push it back too fast. Now the A380 tends to go back in this configuration and do its startup and surface checks and what have you. Let me just pull back a little bit so you get a bit more of an idea of what's going on. In the meantime, we've got a landing and we're going to get a departure as well. So we're getting this landing is coming in from Napier, the NZ 777. It's not a 777, it's just the flight number. Then we've got NZ 186 going to Palmerston North. Then we've got 776 going to Napier. So we've got a little flurry of 4X because you can't spell beer. That's exactly it. Australians could not spell beer, so Lion bought the company and changed the name. No, eventually it all ended up in Kieran's hands, I think. One or other of those ended up in yeah. here we are. We've got Emirates has pushed back and now it's disappeared from flight radar. Anybody else see it disappear from flight radar? It's just not showing on flight radar anymore. Yeah, I can see it with my eyes, and you guys can see it on the screen, so there you go. Just hang on a sec, I've got a thing to do. There we go. Few more memberships for you. We're having a good time. So when is the A380 going to reappear on flight radar, do you think? Somebody bump a switch? Be real NZ? Yep, modified? Yep. 380 Super, exactly. And yes, we've got another aircraft probably under tow by the looks of things. It's a Dashi being towed down to engineering. Meantime, we've got Christchurch to Napier ready to go on the runway. You're welcome, Harvey. Trying to encourage our subscribers to come along to our live shows and participate. And if we can encourage you, then it's all good. Yeah, so that Christchurch to Napier is about to take off. G'day, Glenn. Yeah, behaving himself mostly. Frank C has almost caused a domestic, but I think it's all under control. Christopher, you're welcome. Casey and Tolson, yep, and you're welcome as well. And regards to your dad. Modified, yeah, welcome. Thank you so much. Yes, I can see it. So I think I'll break away from looking at the A380 because it's not really doing very much. And having said that, it starts to move, and yet it's not on flight radar. Oh, there we go. Here he is. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong part of flight radar. I had it zoomed in far too much. Foolish me. Oh well, there you go. So here we go. This is the private jet. It's GCH Aviation, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. It's a lovely, lovely jet. It would do for 4K Aircraft Live corporate jet. Although I do know that the 8000 is now available. Fastest corporate jet available. goes. And I'll come round and I'll get the big super. Have to zoom back a little bit to fit it all in the frame. There you go. Greg, yeah, they can do that easily. Yeah, a 7500 will easily do that. It'll fly from here to the United States and Japan. They have fabulous range. Dave 436, we're in Christchurch, New Zealand. NZCH is the four-letter acronym, or CHC is the other acronym for it. If you have flight radar, just put in CHC, and you should see Christchurch International Airport. And yeah, just click on that and you will find us, and you will see all the action. Yeah, Greg, the 7500 is fantastic. The 8000 is just okay. So that was the Bombardier. That wasn't 7500. They do have a 7500, and they do fly it from time to time, but that was just the Bombardier 6604. And yeah, that will easily do it as well. So just concentrating on the super, as you would expect. We do have Nelson to Christchurch, the ATR 72600, 8 NZ853 coming in, just off to the side. We can probably just go and grab that. Here we go. ATR 72600. Air New Zealand run ATR 72600. And they run the Dash 8 Q300, the smaller or short wheelbase version, as the in-plane sight guys call it. In Australia, the QANTAS used to run both the Q300 and the Q400. The Q400 is roughly the same size as the ATR 600, and so the ATR 600 is what Air New Zealand runs in that particular weight class. Whereas the Q300 is a little bit smaller. Panda-san, konnichiwa, kochira koso. Arigatou gozaimasu. Yep. Thank you for your hard work. Yep. Always. Thank you very much, Susan L. New face. Welcome into the live stream. Here we are. about to see a super depart, and then we're going to stay because we've got one more wide body to get out, and that is a special visitor today. Qantas sent across an A330 300. Not the most attractive aircraft in the world, but special visitor nonetheless. We don't see the A330 very often here in Christchurch. Although having said that, Fiji sent their A330 recently to collect a bunch of stranded passengers because of an aircraft that they had had a bird strike on. Quite a bit of dust. How awesome was that? That's fantastic. Great to see the super. And we'll see them make a nice turn. They'll do a bit more of a climb and then they'll make another turn. He'll run straight for a while, a little bit more of a climb. Oops. Yeah, so doing a little bit more and then you'll make another bank. Usually head over the west coast around about Ross. So if you find Ross on your flight radar map, you'll have to zoom in a fair bit in order to be able to see it. It's a bit dark. Let me just take a couple of snips of we still got you. Might have lost you. Yeah, we've only got the small lens on today, short lens. And we'll come round and we'll have a look at the A330. I'll just lock that off. And we've got Jetstar 240. That's off to Auckland. Yeah, Danielle, it's good. Don't need the flash version. You can probably get away with the free version if you don't mind refreshing from time to time. Yeah, Davo, we're kind of lucky. Smallest city in the world with a daily A380 service. Yeah, we really enjoy it, and it's definitely the best way to get to Australia. Ask anybody who goes across to Sydney for any reason, and they will tell you, yeah, I prefer to take the big bus, especially the upper deck on the big bus, and it's really quite an experience and quite affordable. So if you've got a special occasion and want to get that experience, business class or first class, then hold on to everything. A bit of a gust coming through. Dust. Here we go. What have we got there? Christchurch to Auckland, Jetstar 240 is still making its way down. And Christchurch to NA, yeah, Chatham's. It's props. It's very much the case. We've got Wellington to Christchurch, Air New Zealand 377 coming in, not too distant future. Let's concentrate on the aircraft down the end, because they're waiting for, if we go up from him, there we go, we found him. Yeah, Davo, it's quite good. If you've got to go to Sydney, then certainly an option. There are one or two others that run a Fifth Freedom flight to Auckland, land Chile, to do that route. Although I've heard not for much longer. They're going to start going Sydney-Santiago, and they're only going to do the Auckland one a few days a week, I think. That's what I heard from Kurt or one of the guys on Sid Squad. And they're usually pretty accurate on their Sydney to wherever, their Sydney movements. So that's land chili. It's an option. Righto, so we've got Jetstar down the end there. Just coming onto the runway. See Tauranga to Christchurch, NZ 801, just flying over the city, not too far away, so that we'll be seeing that. Shouldn't be too long. Waiting for Jetstar to begin their roll. Go. Show Jetstar some love. Right. Back to our unexpected guest. Oh, will you, that looks pink, that's pushing to me. Here we go, pushing. Just let you know, this will be the last plane. We might get an arrival before that. That will be that Tauranga. Pushing right around into the breeze. JP, that'll be the APU. Most jet aircraft have got an auxiliary power unit, small engine, usually in the rear of the aircraft. Correct, Timmy. So Christchurch to Sydney. We'll just focus on that. VCCR, greetings, good to see you. And to me, yeah, lots and lots of QANTAS emojis. They can send us an A380 if they'd like. That'd be terrific. So that Tauranga -8, it's taken a couple of hours to get down from Tauranga to Christchurch. And the time it takes to get from Tauranga to Christchurch, the A380 has pretty much made it all the way across the Tasman. They came across in 2 hours 18 the other day. Very, very fast crossing. Yeah, good on you, JP Mac. We'll throw some more QANTAS emojis at it. There you go. Gold Coast, Australia. So, Gold Coast airport in one state and out the other. So you start in Queensland and you go out in New South Wales, or sometimes you arrive in New South Wales and you exit into Queensland. Must have been interesting during COVID, but of course nobody was actually using airports very much at that time. It looks like we've got a little bit of movement there, so we're on the taxi. I think the camera battery should last long enough. I do have a spare, but I wouldn't like it to conk out on takeoff, for example. That would be BAD. Hey Davo, yeah. G'day UK, good to see you, mate. Yeah, we had your mate Christchurch Aviation here earlier, and his dad had brought him in, still in school uniform, mate. So, yeah. I hear you've been busy at probably with schoolwork and what have you, mate. It's good. Just make the most of your education, mate. It's actually quite chilly here on the mound here. High 1 or High One. Nice to see you. Year 13s, right. Right, I might put that back on because we're going to be going right through the sun. Takeoff. So put some more ND filter on. Nice of the school to be open to let them come back and have their final day. Right. Or you at a private school. Here's All Black just photobombing us. And that'll be going off to Auckland. ZKOAB. So we have Air New Zealand, fairly special aircraft, and we've got QANTAS A330, rare visitor to Christchurch. Yeah, good on you, Ross. There's also a black duck emoji. If you find that, that represents New Zealand all black aircraft. Originally sort of made it for the propeller driven aircraft, but probably applies to OAB as well. I think it probably doesn't apply to the airliners, the airliners being the 787 and the 777. Right, oh, kicking up a lot of dust. Go. Sorry I lost it. Get blinded by the sun a little bit. There we go. Should be making a bank fairly shortly. Yeah, OAV is just engine start. Here it goes. Once again, apologies, haven't got the long lens on today, but I will be able to zoom in with the editor, and I will be releasing that as a video, probably in conjunction with the A380 and the arrival video as well. Alright, what do we got? Okay, we'll stop that one there and we'll go around and I know I said A330 would be the last one, but we've got the all black OAB, probably worth thanks Greg, yeah, it's great. Yeah, well, looks like, is it rescue? Yeah, Westpac rescue helicopter down at GCH Aviation. I can't see him, but we have already had our requisite helicopter on the stream quite a while ago, but yeah, it's always good to feature a helicopter on 4K Aircraft Live. Yeah, Danielle, we might, I don't know, and it is almost that colour. It's a red, it's red on the bottom and yellow on the top. So it's, yeah, I guess it's mostly red. So yeah, we'll get that all black OAB. Will be our final aircraft for today. And again, I'd like to thank everybody for coming along and joining in. I won't be on tomorrow. I will probably be on Sunday, weather permitting. I don't know what the weather's doing. We also have a public holiday here on Monday, so I may be able to come on Monday as well. Just see what Airport Streams is up to. We might have a bit of a discussion offline. What time does it get dark in New Zealand? At the moment, it's getting dark after 8 o'clock. In the south of the South Island, down Dunedin, Invercargill way, at the height of summer in December there, it will not get dark until 10 o'clock at night. Danielle, you can get the 787 and the 777, I believe, in model form, and there's a there is an all black A380 which some firms have made up. It's my dream aircraft. I really wish Air New Zealand had an A380, but of course the market here, there's just not enough people to move. We're not a hub. We're sort of at the very end of the line as far as destinations are concerned. Look, thanks very much for everybody for coming along. Just go back to my safety shot of the tower. Might come round and say good day to you all. Won't be long. I'll just pull that out of there. Yeah, I know what I've got to do. I've got to go all the way back here. Then I can put you in there. Then I can come back here and I can tilt the camera down a little bit. Might be useful. Alrighty, and I'd like to thank you everybody who's liked the video. Thanks very much for coming. Rocking the orange with the QR code on it. Thanks very much. Special thanks to all the members and all the new members. Anyone who's new in the chat, who's come along for the first time, thanks very much for coming. Do come again. Make sure you've got that bell notification thing on, yeah, because for example tonight's one was sort of part 2 of the earlier stream. I sort of broke it off to go do something else, and that something else turned into taking Alex NZ home to his place because his phone had run out of power, and unfortunately I didn't have the right cable to charge him up. And yeah, so we will see you again probably on Sunday and possibly on Monday. Thanks very much. I will play my end screen now.
Wings like giants touch the sky. A roaring bird as it soars high. Silver trails across the blue. Dreams take off and come to you. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. Airbus whispers, time to fly. Clouds are dancing side by side. Through the heavens we will glide. Crystal clear each fleeting frame. Every view a burning flame. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. Airbus whispers, time to fly. From the tarmac to the light. Dusk and dawn bring endless flight. Every detail sharp and proud. Flying dreams among the crowd. Buckle up, let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum, a mighty cry. Let's climb the air. Feel the rush, you're almost there. Engines hum a mighty cry. Airbus whispers, time to fly.